We are live. Let's do this. Ignore the weird cropping due to the fact that I'm playing on my modded profile for the waypoints. I can't have it in full screen or else it just doesn't work. So, I have to play like this. It looks even worse on my end. I need to figure out how to fix this, but I'm not doing it right now. Also, due to the fact that whenever I have it like this, it uses up a ton. My game decides it's not gonna run well, like at all. We are gonna not have background music just to make sure that I can keep a steady FPS. Yeah, so like everything just feels so weird, but I'll get used to it. I also plan to claim my minions today, just because I'm running low on money. My one Necron's chest plate that I did a flip yesterday didn't sell. That is my notification for because I started streaming. I don't know why it didn't. The reason why it didn't sell was because someone undercut me, and then it just never sold past that. Okay, which it sucks, but it happens. So now instead of me making about 3 to 4 million off that, I'm gonna make like maybe at the most 2. And that's if this sells. Not to mention tax and everything. I'm probably just gonna just about break even. Which is why I'm gonna claim my minions. We'll also get out like all my different tools once I'm ready for Diana. So, Glacial Scythe. Just so I can kill them faster. Actually, let me quickly deposit everything I have into my bank. I now have 0 coins. I'm not gonna receive any coins from killing the slimes, but so. Yep. I was planning on claiming these at the end of my entire build, but I am in need of some coins right now. Also, by the way, if you try to chat and I don't notice it, it's because I can't really see chat. I'm opening it on my phone right now, but it's still not ideal. It's what I have to do because Minecraft 1.8.9 doesn't want to be streamed. It just doesn't see it as an application. And I don't want to stream my entire screen. I alt-tab often Discord and everything, and I feel like people just don't want to see Discord every 2 seconds. Not to mention, if my friends know that I stream my entire screen, they will start sending me they will start saying really weird things in Discord. Really weird things. There. So they all have 750k in them. So like, that's a lot of coins right now. Actually, can I get this dude? This dude's not gonna have as much because he was put up a bit. So let me just count these to make sure I actually got all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. 19.4 million coins from all those. Not bad. I also could have gone through and also claimed like all the sulfur and everything, but that doesn't give me too much more money. That won't give me any more money. So at least I have some coins now. I needed something. So yeah, 20 million coins to play around with at the current moment. So I need this. I also need to actually go to my island and drop off my builder's wand. I don't need it on me at all times. Already changed everything in my Avaphone. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Yeah, so like it cost me another 600k just to put up the auction, and then I had to drop the price by like 2 million coin. No, 1.5 million coins. So I am not making very much, if at all. The problem with that flipping method, if you use chest plates, if you do it with chest plates, there is a high they won't sell as often. Can I hide the stream and open up just the chat? 'Cause that would be actually kind of nice to do on my phone. Can I do like a pop out chat? I don't I don't want to have this stream up on my phone because that's just gonna waste battery and everything. Having just the chat up would be nice. Okay, that's not gonna be possible. Great. Okay. Come on, stay charging, please. Is my charger finally dead? We good? Is it charged? Okay. So now, if your chat, I miss it, sorry, but I'm doing the best that I can. But I should be able to go to like a chat. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. This allows me to see my viewers, my duration, if I'm on. Okay, that's more like it. I like this a lot more. Okay. Go to the hub. I also had to sell my 6 griffin feathers I had, just because I needed coins in order to do my experimentation table, and to be able to put the chest plate back up, because that chest plate basically drained all of my coins. Okay, let's do this. So we have a gas waypoint. I like to start over here though. Yeah, Soupy plus Skytails is pretty nice because Skytails will occasionally miss a way. Like mods aren't perfect, and the particles don't always instantly. Oh, it might help if I actually had my Griffin pet out. That might be a bit of a help. But I having both Soupy and Skytools with the waypoints is just perfect. I remember when Bad Lion had mods that like their Diana waypoints mod was so good that it literally just you could be anywhere in the lobby and anywhere in the hub and it would just point you to every location where there was a burrow. And you'd get good FPS. Bad Lion, I haven't used it in a while. Like Bad Lion is convenient. And it's also nice to be able to like have good FPS and stream it properly. But like I would like to be able to actually control what mods I'm using, because Bad Lion at any point you could just have one of your the mods that you use get removed. Happened to the Diana waypoints; those were removed completely. They're probably back now, but like nothing was reliable. And not to mention, if you wanted certain mods that they didn't have, you couldn't just download them. Although, if I'm not mistaken, Badlion has Soupy now. Like Soupy now works on it. Soupy has Badlion integration. Oh, which, if that's true, then that's really nice. I might need to actually experiment with that to see if Badlion could be a good option for when I'm streaming. Because because I don't typically use too many other, like Skytills is nice and all, and like all my other mods, they're nice. They give me like all these cool, like good UIs and everything, but it's not necessary. Not to mention, if I'm not mistaken, Badlion, you can still use all these fancy texture packs because Badlion has a version of Optifine and allows you to retexture. But like swapping back to Badlion just doesn't feel right after swapping to Forward. I was actually planning on making it so that I was planning on swapping to 1.20 for the stream today. I was swapping to 1.20 Forge. The problem with that is doing that is a pain because all of your mods, almost all mods, are for and all the mods I have installed are 1.20. Well, 1.8.9, which is so what I have to do is I have to remove my entire mods folder, create a new one, and then find all my mods again. Which I don't even think there were like any mods. Chat triggers is for 1.8 only. So yeah, that keeps happening. My mouse keeps getting like teleported. That's one of the downsides of using this. Like on 1.8, for some reason it'll just teleport your mouse randomly. In fact, I already got my guess, so. Why is it? Yeah, my Griffin is out. Why is it only giving me those? I think I screwed up because I didn't have my Griffin pet out in the beginning before so I don't know what goes on. Sometimes it just happens where I need to look at the HP of that thing, because if that thing has 2000 HP, then it's glitched. And there's like no way to fix it other than just go through all the Griffin burrows that you opened without a Griffin pet on. Technically doing it with the common Griffin is probably the best, but I do plan to. Yeah, that had 2000 HP. That's, dang it. It's glitched. Yep, 2000 HP. I have my Griffin pet out though. It just does this. Okay. Me just to the end, work back to the hub. Hope it fixes itself. Can I get a private lobby? I don't want too many people here. I don't want like the big quiz message popping up every time because it just gets annoying. Send out a guess. Soupy's nice because it like has a guess feature. One of these mods needs to make it so that it because whenever you dig up a burrow, it gives a little arrow and a color on like with and then colored particles, and that shows what direction it's in. It points in the exact direction that the next burrow is going to be, and it shows the distance. It's not exact, but it could give like a range. What it could do is it could place a waypoint that would like just like a burrow waypoint that's just a guess. It would be about where it could be. So you just know then you would know it's around this area, and I have to go over there. And once you're over there by the waypoint, it'll just automatically detect it through the particles because it has the part because you'll be close enough to act for it to render particles. Instead of like this, where this method, you just go around to all the known spots where waypoints will spawn. Where waypoints will spawn. I forgot to do the guess. This thing better fix soon and give me some like actual rare griffin mobs. Like I don't did I click like any burrows with my griffin non enabled or something? Because there's a weird glitch where it just randomly will give you a where it makes it thinks that you have a yep, see, common griffin drop. Another common griffin drop. I don't get how to fix it. It just fixes itself on its own, but it's annoying for the period of time. Because the claws don't sell for much, but it's nice to have them when you need claws to upgrade different stuff. Like, this is gonna go this way. Like that. Okay, I'm not sure if that's common or a common griffin drop, but point to the next one. So this one could be better. Again, it's just 2000 HP. Even though that one was from a new burrow chain. I'm gonna quickly just find a brand new burrow chain just to fully test it. Here's a new burrow. Now it's way in this direction. Let's see. Is it gonna give me a... Okay, this time it gave me a Minotaur. That's good at least. So at least we know it's working. It's just those are all old burrows. The ones with 2000 HP are common. They normally have, I think, 20,000 for rare. Something similar to that at least. Yeah, like I'm getting 5,000 coin drops from this, which is so annoying. I should be earning quite a bit more. Coin drops aren't what I'm after, which there's nothing really I am after because I don't think anything can drop. Like a daedalus stick. Uh Daedalus stick can only be obtained. Wait, here, did they make it so it is obtainable at any rarity? I need to open up the actual wiki for this. Because last time I checked, you could only get like good drops. Mythological creature. You can only get good drops from uh like the higher from higher rarities. Mythological ritual. Item loot. Griffin feather. Yeah, so you need epic or legendary. If you have an epic, you can get a crown of greed. But like a lot of the stuff in this wiki just yeah. And it's a really low chance as well. Like let's see, Daedalus stick. Level 2. So from level 2, 10 Minotaur. Yeah, that's legendary. Nice. So in order to drop literally anything other than Ancient Claws from these, you need a legendary Griffin pet from Minotaurs. Nice. Let's see. Drop anything from Gaia's Construct. You need legendary. Although you can get an enchanted gold or an enchanted iron. But you need legendary for Shelmet, Antique Remedies, and Crochet Tiger Plushie. You need epic to even spawn a Minos champion. And yeah, what do you know? They don't drop anything except for legendary. Nice. Because who wouldn't want to spend 60 million coins to actually start getting drops? Nothing, literally nothing drops anything unless you have a legendary Griffin pet. The only other drop you can get with an and it's only with an epic, is I believe you can get a crown. I believe you can get a crown agreed. Yeah, like washed up souvenir requires legendary. It's like, I mean, I'm glad that it's a decent bit of money whenever you get like a Griffin feather, but like crown agreed's it, and it's a really rare chance as well. Like, yeah, it just sucks. The fact. Let me also make sure that my stream is still not frozen. Okay. I really hope that my stream doesn't freeze because it does have a tendency to occasionally want. Okay, no, actually they have 100,000 HP at Rare Griffin. So I guess it's 20,000 at Uncommon Griffin, and it's like probably like I think 10,000 or something with Common. Yeah, the problem was I just didn't have a pet out originally, so I just didn't have a Griffin out. It just really sucks how it just doesn't spawn. Oh, it's pointing me in this direction, so I'll get that quickly. Thing is, I would need 2 stacks plus 8 Griffin feathers in order to get Epic Griffin, which is very expensive. Keep in mind, in order to even buy a legendary, if I want to buy a legendary Griffin, let's see, just cheap lowest bin legendary Griffin. Lowest bin legendary Griffin, 50 mil, which actually is decently. It's actually kind of low right now. They do oftentimes go for a bit more. I guess it's because Diana's. It should go down a little bit more. Like, I'm not sure if I should spend money on like a good like set of like combat gear for like if Aatrox is mayor, which Aatrox is next mayor. Nice. Because when Aatrox is mayor, I plan to put a lot into getting a overflux capacitor. Because I need spend levels anyways. So, and my friend who's on Iron Man also is planning on grinding for a overflux. So together, what we can do is we can just both grind it and probably just trade to spawn them. Problem is they're just a pain, just spawning everything because they do require quite a bit of XP. Like the optimal place is just spawn them in the hub because the caves are always so full with people with hypes just TPing around, so it's impossible to actually get kills. There's 20k coins. It's not bad. Nothing over here. I feel there's quite a lot over there. Wait, let me make sure. My music is off. Settings, animations, particles, all. Okay. It's right here. It's nice. Bye. Jeez, it's gonna give me all close ones. Cool. I'm not gonna complain though. Those are kind of nice. The closer they are, the better, because then I'm able to just keep unlocking new ones instead of having to like run around the entire map just to get one thing. Depending on how well this goes, I can get a lot of coins, I can get a little coin. But like, I believe only like 7 of these things is worth like a mil or something, because they're worth a lot. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Goodbye. Yeah, they need Omegas that like if because like getting a rare griffin isn't too hard. I got my own rare griffin. I grinded up myself in one event. The problem is getting an epic griffin. Like yeah, you can technically get it from common to epic in one event. It's possible if you do grind it for quite a few hours. Getting enough feather for legendary, because like you need one of these and then this. So that's it. That's 16 feathers. I'm not going to count the other items because those ones are very easy to get and you can get those at any time. So that's 16 feathers for just that. Now for this, now to get it up to rare, that right there is 16 feathers plus 8 from the other one because you need the base griffin upgrade stone. So to get it from uncommon to rare, it's 24 feathers. Manageable. But then now to get it up to this, you now need 2 stacks. So no, 1 stack. Wait, is that cheaper than no? Huh? It's only actually 1 stack. No. So I was thinking this because this is 2 stacks, which is quite expensive. Keep in mind. So it's 1 stack for the epic stone. Okay, plus 8 from the base. Now, when you combine that all together, it's not too much. But when you look at the legendary, that's 2 stacks. And then 2 stacks of enchanted gold blocks, which I am taking those into account here because getting 2 stacks of enchanted gold blocks is not easy. Like, Mines of Devon, yeah, you can do it. And then you can just mine in the royal mines for a little bit. But it is not easy still. Okay? There's a reason why it is that much. Again, I mean, theoretically, yeah, you could do it. And like killing the epic mobs are difficult, but you can do it. Killing legendary mobs are just way too difficult. What the strategy to killing them is literally just walk out of the render distance and just go and just skip them and just come back later. It's just that easy. That's at least the strategy before. I guess with my mage gear, I don't know how much exactly health everything has. Like I'm not sure if I could kill like one of those guys constructs. Those things are very strong and many people die to them, especially people like Hyperions and stuff, just because they do so much. They basically like nearly one tap you sometimes. It's just you're dead. But, like I could definitely kill a Minotaur. Like I could kill the Siamese lynxes and the the zombie thing on my old profile. And this is like back when I had barely like any wither armor. I was using 2/4 Golder and then 2/4 Necron, I think. Maybe not even that far. This might actually been still when I was using like Maxor and stuff because I like the Maxor for the speed. And this was before like everyone, like this was before I even knew like Maxor was actually like good in dungeons. I don't even know. I hardly even knew what Master Mode was. I'm not even sure what Master Mode 4 was out yet, but it wasn't. It wasn't. M7 was definitely not out by then. I did not have very many hours on my profile. And like I basically sold like everything to get all that gear. And then I sold it to get like I eventually sold a lot of that stuff to get like Juju, like when that came out and all that. And there's a lot of bad financial decisions because like I kept losing money and losing money and losing money. This is like well before the museum and everything. So like I couldn't just soul bind my stuff to prevent me from selling it all. It's like those were the good days because I just didn't have a care. I wasn't sweating the game. Like, I was using like a livid dagger and everything. Like I had finally saved up to get a Sword of Revelation so I could kill the mobs. The problem with that is it makes you take more damage. It makes you deal more damage, but it also makes you take more damage. So like it could technically help you if you can survive them but not deal the damage. But if you can't survive them, or if you already can't survive them, then you're screwed even more. Like a Dados axe is nice because it does increase your damage by a lot. But the thing is, like, a giant sword is probably just better for that because it, like, Dados axe is nice because it copies your pet stats. And like with a G-Drag, it is a really good. It can be a really good weapon, but the problem, the G-Drag is so expensive that at that point, like, you should just have like a Hyperion and just be using that. I don't even think that people. If I'm not mistaken, like people just didn't use Hyperions for it because either it wasn't meta or just it didn't work on them. I'm pretty sure at one point Hyperion like magic damage didn't work on these mobs. In fact, actually, wasn't that? It might have been kind of recently because if I'm not mistaken, like my Glacial Scythe, or actually at the time my Frozen Scythe didn't work on them. I'd have to use Aurora Staff, or actually it might have been the Aurora. I don't know. This was this was this was like on my new profile when I was grinding Diana before I had like this Glacial Scythe that just works on literally everything. And not only does it work on everything, it's effective against everything because it's such a good weapon. Actually, something that could work is like the guess waypoint would stay there after you click the spade again. It would only disappear once you get within like a certain radius of it. So that way, what you could do is whenever you click a new burrow, because it doesn't go towards the nearest burrow, it goes towards the next one in the sequence, or the nearest one if you're not in the middle of a burrow sequence. Here's all my Gaia's constructs. Typically, I get a lot of them. Yeah, I am using my rare griffin. I haven't gotten one yet, which I mean isn't a bad thing necessarily. They do kind of suck to kill. Like I used to. One thing you can do to kill a lot of these mobs is use a. What is it? Fire Veil. Problem with Fire Veil is it doesn't do a lot of. It's very weak against their. It's very weak against guys' constructs because you have to hit them. They take damage only every once. They only take damage once every 6 hits. So hitting it with a Fire Veil is really ineffective. Not to mention, for some reason, I don't know if it's a glitch, but they just don't take high damage from Fire Veils. It might be intentional, though. My FPS is not going to get any higher right now, it appears, so I'm just going to turn on the background music. Yeah. It is not going to get any higher.
Getting ready? We all have a routine.
I need to go back into my sound mix. I like mute it in my systems. I mute the Opera browser in my system sound so I can't hear it, but stream still can. Stream can hear that, yeah. Okay. And I like to listen to Spotify to my own music. Like there are actually quite a few songs in there that are in my likes playlist and everything and all that. But like there aren't nearly enough songs from them that I like, nor do I want to sort through their playlist. Because they have thousands of songs with them. There's one. Also, if you kill them at the right time, you can actually, if you hit them with the explosion, they both die at the exact same time. It's kind of cool. I remember when these things were like kind of difficult to kill. Like I actually had grinded up to a legendary griffin on my own, minus the gold. I grinded some of the gold, but I believe I did buy some of it as well. I did buy quite a bit of the gold. I grinded up to epic all on my own. This was on my. Oh. Well, oops. Did I clear all my... Okay, no. Okay, we're good. Well, on my old profile, I grinded all the way up to a legendary griffin pet. I grinded up to epic fully on my own but I got help with the like legendary gold just due to the fact that the amount of gold you need for legendary is incredibly high. Oh, apparently I haven't been going far enough down here. That was a mob burrow. That'd be like impossible to get. But like this legendary griffin, I had this griffin pet since basically like the beginning, because it was one of the first pets I had because it was 25k coins. So like it's nothing. to buy. I grinded it all the way up to level 100 on my own. It had I put a Shelmet on it. It was my main combat pet. Not to mention, this was like well before the changes to like potions and stuff. Because like now, it's before the regeneration potions would give you like the vanilla regeneration effect. So it gave like regen, I think 7 or like 7 or 8. And it also gave strength, which is also like really nice because it did increase your damage by quite a lot back then. Because I'm not sure if that was vanilla. I'm not exactly. I believe that did just give strength or something. I'm not sure. This is like a year ago, easily. So like, so this was an insane healing pet. Because no matter how much HP you had, it would just regen so fast. Now regeneration potions give you health regen, and they give you such a small amount. Like, my Griffin pet gives me regen 6 and strength 7. Which is cool and all, it might sound nice. When I go up into here, where is it? Regeneration. Oh, currently I have regen 9 due to the fact that I have a god pot. I don't know why it's giving me such. I didn't know it actually gave you that high of a level. Like, regen 9 plus 63 health regen. That is absolutely atrocious because that just means that at the current moment I heal. At the current moment I heal 1.63%, 1.63 times faster. So not even twice as fast. Not to mention your natural regen sucks. Like, I already have a ton of health regen. If I look at my health regen, base regen ticks 1% of max HP plus 1.5 regen in every 2 seconds. So, plus 1.5 HP. So, currently 2.2 times regen, and barely any of that is coming from my grid. In fact, none of it is coming from it because I already have a high level of that. While Vitality is much more useful due to the fact that that's the heals applied to you, which includes self-heals, Mending's decent. Like, this right here gives me 10 health regen and 100 Mending, and then when in dungeons, more Vitality. Not to mention, like, the Reaper Mask doubles that. Although, in order for the Reaper Mask to be actually better than that, and you need to have a high Vitality and Mending in the first place. But, again, it's like, it's useless now. It doesn't, it basically provides nothing. And it doesn't just give you the health regen, it gives you the effect, which means if you have a God Pot, it is literally useless. Because it doesn't add anything. God Pot already gives you a high level of regen. Like, Griffin Pet is just really useless now. They probably need to buff it a little bit. And also, when I sold my legendary, I decided to sell it. The thing is, it was just not doing what I needed it. It just wasn't that good. I'm not sure if this was actually not after. This is well before they actually made the change in the effect. But the problem was they were actually I think first Dias Construct. I think this is actually when Diana had her big like dry spout. I think this was like back when Diana had a really big dry spout, so the prices of them were so expensive. Like at one point they were like I think 120 mil for level 101. I sold my level 101 for I think like 85, 90 mil. Which, not gonna lie, is a lot of coins. And luckily I did that because nowadays they're not even worth that much anymore. Still not gonna, don't get me wrong, 70, like, I think they were worth like 60, 70 mil. But yeah, I sold them when they were lowering, and I decided to sell it then because I knew the prices would just not increase. Like, I knew that they selling it then was the best and only option. That gave me a pretty big boost. But yeah, that profile, I do miss it. Like, the memories I have on that thing. And being early game, it's been so long since I've been early game. Like, and not just like early game in my gear. Like, it's been so long since I've been early game in my knowledge. I didn't know everything, and I still don't know everything. But I know enough. Like, the fact that I've gotten to this point so fast due to the fact that I knew how to get to this point. I've already gotten to this point before. But now my progress is slowing down due to the fact that I've basically surpassed my own profile, so I'm in uncharted territory for myself. Like, obviously, I still know how to play the game, but like, I mean, I had nearly double my net. I think I just about had double my net worth on my old profile when I was at it. Like, doubled it my current net worth right now on my old profile when I was at it. But that's just due to the fact that I had so much more playtime. Current moment, I'm working at 532 hours right now, and 32 of that has been me building my island. So like, oh. Those are like the nice days back when cause like there was so many things you had to figure out about the game. You didn't know everything that there was. Nowadays, if you want to do something, you just can Google it. Like my one friend that has been on stream several times, he just always asks like how to do different stuff. I sometimes get a little bit like mad because it's like, just look at the wiki, but I know that he doesn't know all this stuff. The reason why he asked me is because I have so much experience in the game. Because I'm nearing 2,000 hours on Hypixel Skyblock. I easily have 2,000 hours on Hypixel though, because I used to play Bed Wars with friends quite often. Bed Wars games go for a very long time, so they just suck all of your time. Yeah, and those were the days. I still remember moments of me grinding for minor armor on my old profile. Trying to just do as much damage as possible. Like, back then I didn't know what was a good weapon. Like, I grinded up with a Raider's Axe and everything. Like, I didn't know what weapons were good. But nowadays, it's like, I know if I start a new profile, just go straight to the weaponsmith and buy an undead sword, because that sword is the best sword for quite a while. And if you're on a normal mode profile, if you're on a normal profile, after that you don't even need another sword past that. You just buy an AOTE. Like, it's just that simple. Like, there's just nothing fancy or anything. You just go undead sword. Undead sword is like a really good weapon because it just deals double damage to undead mobs, which basically everything you need to fight is undead. The only things that aren't really undead in the mines is the creepers, which, I mean, you don't farm those, especially not now because you barely ever find any. I feel like they're just hidden. Like, there's like maybe one or two that'll spawn in a lobby if you're lucky. You just be able to find them really easy. And if you're aiming on a bow, it was so easy to grind them, because you just bow spammed them. guess technically you can still do that with Renons, because the 2 other arrows do still follow enemies, but like, so you have like Lapis zombies, redstone pigmen. The slimes aren't undead, but you don't really grind the slimes. The only time you ever really go down there is to get the fairy soul. I never get my new guess. But one of the things I know now that I didn't know back then was to mine ores the most efficiently, all you do is you just go to the... Okay, why is it still on the floor? One of the things you do is you go in between the 2 areas. Like, if you want to mine emeralds, you just go... What you do is you go in the small little area between the emerald and redstone. Because that little area right there, no mobs spawn there. And they basically won't pathfind you. They have trouble pathfinding you there. And a lot of ores spawn there as well. So it's a really good area. A lot of people know that for the diamond area, because it's right in between the diamond reserve and the obsidian sanctuary. There's a lot of diamonds because both zones have diamonds. So it's very obvious that that's a good place to find. Those are just so nice days. Like trying to figure out how to do the different dungeon floors and everything. Back when there weren't just like random OP weapon, like there were still OP weapons, bone rings, emerald blades, stuff like that. But like nowadays, it's just, oh, you need a hype, a term, oh, all that stuff's OP. They're also very expensive and everything. Then they're not they don't seem obtainable to the average person. They're way too big of a goal for just any player to reach. Like, any player can reach them if they put in the time and the work. And the auction house flipping, that wasn't really a thing back then. Like, there were rich players that would do that to get the best items. But it wasn't like, nowadays it's almost a necessity if you want to get a lot of coins. Like, you can't just play the game anymore.
Difference in your future. We're Brian and Stratton College. We can help you get there. Graduate.
Wait, is it just pointing me towards the nearest one now? I'm so confused. Typically it points you to the closest start burrow, not the closest burrow that you have active. Because I just clicked that and it pointed me towards a treasure, even though that was the end of the burrow chain over there. This is the start burrow. It's also really close as well. That's gonna point me obviously towards that because it's that, but if I click this, it's not gonna point me towards the one I just started, because I just went into a new chain. But is this the end? Yeah, this is the end. It's gonna point me this way. Okay, this is a start barrel. That was weird. I know Hypixel, they definitely didn't make a change that benefited their community, but... Like, I can see how these dudes get hard at higher levels. Because they're the only mob that can actually, like, kill me at the current moment. Like, Minos champions are actually kind of difficult to kill. Like with the epic and legendary, I haven't really killed epic ones just because they're just useless. I basically never use an epic griffin. Like this right here is worth a decent amount of coins. Streaming for about an hour now. It's not a lot of money, but I've also been getting distracted a lot. I know you can do this very efficiently. Make a lot of money from it. I'm just doing this because why not? I really need to be like powder grinding and everything. I need to get a mining set. But I think today I'm just gonna not do any building. Tomorrow I will do some building. I'm just I don't want to get it's not boring. Like this top part is a lot better. I like doing the top a lot better than the bottom. Because those bottom of this build sucked. Doing the top part is it gets annoying because it's full. I'm not building it hollow, so it requires a lot of blocks. But a lot of quite a few of the blocks as well, I would have had it placed on anyways. It's mainly just the stone. Like the rest of the things, like some of the dirt, yeah, there's a lot of it. Like coarse dirt, and grass. Well, the grass actually would always be on the surface. Let me get this first, since it's right here. Center and just quickly vote. I need to see what his perks are. Wait, why is it? I would have thought Finnegan would have won this, but yeah. I mean Slayer. It's not the cheaper one. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. Oh. I'm really hoping that my chest plate sells. I do need this money right now. I'm thinking once I get I want to get a legendary griffin and then a daedalus axe, because the daedalus axe is really nice though. Still, even though it's not the best. Okay, so mine still hasn't been undercut at the least. Yeah. I think people might have actually watched my stream and actually started using that tip that I showed. Stream is not. Like daedalus axe. Like it's nice and all. I mean, I do have a decently what's my taming level? Current taming level is. See, I am taming 48, so that is it. Yeah, one. Okay. Oh, actually. So yeah, 192. That's 196 because it has a bit of stuff on it. Actually, only 36 mil. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, they would go down.
Making a big difference in my future.
So if that one thing was to sell, I could technically get a legendary griffin. Problem with this is it's good and all.
Financial aid and career advisors to support my nursing journey. And with on-campus, online, and remote classes,
but it just copies the stats of my active pet.
Start right away. Earn your associate in applied science degree in nursing at our campus in Henrietta. Visit bryanstratton.edu
So
to
like
get started and see how Bryan and Stratton College is built different
the
for
perk
you.
of that isn't that much, especially because I have a low level Griffin, so like it's not gonna give me much magic find, like at all. Like the Daedalus Axe could be nice if I had a pet with high magic find, but I don't. This is my highest magic find pet. I don't think there's anything else that actually gives me magic find. Like if I had something like if I had a black cat pet that would be useful. But I can't see the Daedalus actually being useful other than just the Diana for me. I don't have a black cat pet. And black cat pets just, yeah, way outside of my budget. Yeah, 50 million coins. So I could purchase a level 1/1 at the current moment if I were to spend everything I had minus the Necron chestplate. And the Necron chestplate would technically pay for the Daedalus Axe. But if I wanted a higher level one, so it would actually like give me a decent bit of stuff. Let's see. Level 80 for 62 mil. Yeah. 93. Okay. 88 million coins. So basically, literally everything I have. It actually more than that. I have about, I think, 80 million coins right now. With that, after that Necron. Like, my coins keep going down and down and down because of everything I'm buying. Like, this stuff would add towards my network, though. That right there gives me 22 magic find and 15 pet luck. And, I mean, it does give a lot of speed and everything, which is nice. But, like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, Scathe the Grind or something? I get Scathe the Grind. That's it. Not much else I need really high magic find for. I guess, like, the Daedalus Axe could be used. Like, this plus the Daedalus Axe could be used on Sven's. But, like, doing Sven's melee is just really slow. Like, would it not be better just to, like, kill the Sven's incredibly fast with magic, so then I get more kills? Because I'm not doing it just for the drop. I'm doing it for the XP as well. It's like... I know the Golden Dragon, on the other hand, though, is pretty good. Because of the fact that it... Let's see, max level 1. Like this right here. 100 strength to all golden weapons, which Daedalus Axe is a golden weapon. Gives 10 strength and 2 magic find to your pet for each digit in your gold collection. Which, that's good, because the Daedalus Axe copies your pet stats. And grants... And it grants plus 0.5% strength and plus 0.5% strength per 5 magic find. Which, yeah, that's even more. And then gain 0.25% damage for every million coins in your bank. Yeah. So that gives quite a lot of magic find. Is there one with a... And there's one with a Minos Relic, which gives a lot more. There's probably one with a... Surprised I don't see any with a... What is it? Like Clover. Even though I know the Minos Relic was better for it. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was dumb enough to put a Clover on it. Daedalus Axe. Like, this is a fully maxed out one with Chimera 5 and everything. Yeah, Daedalus Axe just wouldn't be worth it. I would need so much stuff. Like, I mean, technically it would be worth it purely due to the fact that I could use it for scathing grinding. Because with a high enough magic find, scathing grinding can make you a decent bit of money. Especially if you have a bit of luck on your side. So like, I would either drop a scather really quickly, or I would just never drop one. Because my luck is either really good or really horrendous. Other than the fact that this thing could do good damage to... I need to find... I wonder... I might need to find to see if someone has a Daedalus Axe in my Discord. Just so I can do a damage test against mobs with it. Like, with my Crimson armor on. But, like, just because... Not only would it need to do more damage than my Glacial Scythe, it would need to do a lot more damage than my Glacial Scythe.
I wanted to make a difference in my future with a career in healthcare.
Because
College was the place
my Glacial Scythe, I can hit him with range.
They gave me options like working in patient care or in a medical office career. Ultimately,
I can hit mobs at range, so like...
They even helped college make financial sense.
Really? Is it really better?
Convenient campuses in Henrietta
Because Daedalus Axe, I need to be up close, so I have a high chance of dying.
College is built different for you.
I should try to find, like, I know that that Dabrick has one, like a legendary griffin, but I still can't kill, like, anything from it, though. Also, my island size upgrade is done. Now that starts costing me gems, so guess limits. Everything. Once that's done, everything else will be maxed out other than my farming fortune. Which actually, doesn't this max out at I think 10? So yeah, actually that's nearly done as well. Everything else is done. And I don't have any gems. If I had gems, obviously I would spend them, but I don't want to spend my own money on gems. It just doesn't feel worth it to me. So yeah, I need to get I'm trying to spend my bits on anything that can't be bought from the auction house. Like, buying those Ditto Blobs was worth it due to the fact that I physically couldn't buy it from the auction house. But like, I'm gonna be buying the sacks. I already have a dungeon sack. Next I'm gonna get the rune sack, and then probably the Crystal Hollow sack. Actually, I might get the Crystal Hollow sack first, because I'm actually gonna be I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna start powder grinding soon. So I need this Necron's just to sell badly. I need money. I'm also just not gonna upgrade my Griffin, I think. Let's see. Do I already have the... Or is it... Yeah, okay, mine's only rare. See, I crafted the rare one. Like, I could get an epic Griffin, but I think just selling the feathers is just honestly... all this. So I do actually have a bit of stuff. Another furry for that. If those feathers sell, then people are buying them, I guess. So I don't want to keep grinding Diana. Diana's just not that fun. I can make a lot of money, but it's just not fun. I want to do some... I want to be able to do some F7s, but no one is doing F7s. So. I missed the spooky festival. Her net worth is. How did my net worth drop? Oh, it's because I have a net crunch. My coins are actually currently in the. There's actually a lot of coins in here. Because, yeah, this is 30 million, so. Yeah. So, 810 million coin net worth. Although, I feel like that just hasn't updated yet, because I did claim a lot of money from my minions. Like, I got 20 million. And, like, it was that exact same amount before. Yeah, 781 mil. I had 30 million in my bank. Yeah, what? Where did my net worth go? Odd. It doesn't show anything I had. It doesn't like I mean it might not just count your personal bank, but like I feel like it would. And not to mention I had 30 million in the bank and 200 in my purse, 200K in my purse. So like where did the money go?
I wanted to make a difference in my future with a career in healthcare. Bryant and Stratton College was the place to help me do that. They gave me options like working in patient care or in a medical office career. Ultimately, their medical assisting program was the right fit for me.
Okay, what do I want to do?
College make financial sense with 8 available.
I guess I can like increase some of my skill levels.
Campuses in Henrietta and
Alchemy. Alchemy level is kind of low right now.
See how Bryant and Stratton College is built different for you.
Like, by kind of low, I mean really low. And my fishing level's kind of low as well. Foraging, we don't talk about. Okay. I just need a lot of coin. I don't want to spend that much money. That's my problem. I'm very stubborn about spending money on that type of stuff. I'm changing the title. At the current moment, we don't really need anything. I wonder, does it? I go to my /soupy. Go to Skyblock streams. Pretty sure it'll show me on here. Yay! I'm here.
your ears. Never learned your lesson and nobody cares. That's what you're here for. Here to make me miserable, I know. You get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never liked them, and that's so unforgivable, I know. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my
I need to set the spawn. I need to set my main spawn point here. Slash set spawn.
You always made sure I was last. Never was anyone's friend in class. You always seemed angry and mad, but I know deep down you are so sad. You are so sad. Happy people don't do shit like that. So stop dragging me down. So stop dragging me down. That's what you're here for. Here to make me miserable, I know. You get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never liked them, and that's so unforgivable, I know. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You hurt me and do it all over again. And you know I never liked them, and it's so unforgivable, I know. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again.
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you,
Kill the hex, right? Yeah.
hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days. Because I miss you. And I just thought of you.
Could just grind some dungeons.
The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. big difference in my future meant taking charge. Bryan and Stratton College's nursing program helped me do that. I got my own personal success team of academic, financial aid, and career advisors to support my nursing journey. And with on-campus, online, and remote classes starting year-round, they fit into my life, and I could start right away. Earn your associate in applied science degree in nursing at our campus in Henrietta. Visit bryanstratton.edu to get started and see how Bryan and Stratton College is built different for you.
I think I'm just gonna power to grind now. Gauntlet. This anymore. That does not really matter. I don't have a Skatha. Skathas. How much are Skathas? Should have been affordable, at least. Not the like 120 mil they used to be. Not to mention a max level one is really cheap. In order for it to be useful, for me, I would need a
Bryan and Stratton College was the place to help me do that.
an
They
epic.
gave me options like working in
Actually, no,
patient
you need a
care or
legendary
in
for it to be
medical
useful.
office career. Ultimately, their medical assistant
Yeah,
program
actually.
was the right fit for me.
So yeah, that is.
They even helped college make
useful.
financial sense, with aid available for those who qualify. Convenient campuses in Henrietta and Greece. Visit bryantstratton.edu to see how Bryan and Stratton College is built different for you.
Huh. King, Jungle, Kaza, and Action Up. She wouldn't be a bad levity. Wait, oh, I'm not set up for powder gunning. I need to reset my tree. Just realized. Set. Yep. I'm sure I want to reset. I am definitely positive. Sucks you have to do this, but I kind of have to if I wanna. But I'm fine. Oh, that's gonna get annoying because it just jacks up my sense. Whenever I'm holding left click, it does this weird thing where it just over accelerates to the max. Like, I'm just jittering my hand back and forth the exact same amount every time, and yet you can see, like, it's just, it's not at all consistent. Like, I'm in the leftmost position, and yet I'm at the rightmost. I'm looking at the rightmost. It's like, what? It's not the mouse, like, screwing up tracking. It's just because I have mouse acceleration on, I think. And I would turn it off, it's just that having mouse acceleration on speeds up your mouse. So if I were to turn it off, my base sensitivity would be like half as much as it is when I normally move. And I've gotten so used to it in Minecraft that it just doesn't affect me. It's like a glitch that I see oftentimes though. Like in modded Minecraft, like Sky Factory, this happens. Like I can control it if I move slowly, but if I speed it up at all, it just freaks out. It's reacting really weirdly with mouse acceleration. Oh. Yeah. No, it does not have a fuel. There's a reason why it's really good. Because it doesn't use fuel. It doesn't have any fuel. Not to mention it's base legendary. And it has really good base stats. Wait, do you actually need to log into Twitch to watch someone stream? Can you not do it offline anymore? I'm so confused. I could have sworn you like obviously you can't like follow or chat because you don't have an account, but you should be able to watch. Like there's so many people that say I can't watch your stream unless I'm logged in. They must have changed something. Also, why do people not have a login to Twitch? It's a very big platform. Okay, so I need to go up the middle. Want to get Mining Madness, Mole, Great Explorer. Technically, you can go Vein Seeker, but I want Powder Buff, definitely. Jasper spawns in the Fairy Grotto. It's a rare location that spawns. It can spawn at it can spawn anywhere. It can spawn in Mega Fields, it can spawn in any location. It's very rare and really hard to find. You will find it randomly, but trust me when I say searching for one, you're not gonna find it. If you're looking for it, you won't find it. Okay, so I need to be able to insta-mine ores. I need to focus on insta-mining ores. For one, you can't mine them. You need the next level of your drill. You need a breaking power of 9 to mine them, which a gauntlet has breaking power of 9. They're very tough to break. Well, no, you need the topaz drill. You need the topaz drill to break it. The way the drills work is the ruby drill can break all the ores except topaz, and then you need the gemstone drill, which is the way you make the gemstone drill is by getting all the other gems and crafting the gemstone drill. Then the gemstone drill can make topaz. Then the topaz is used to make the topaz drill. Topaz drill can mine jasper. Then once you can break the jasper, you can make a jasper drill. Which the jasper drill is the best gemstone drill. It can mine everything. Okay. It's just the way it works. I need to find an ore. You need Heart of the Mountain 5 for the topaz drill. Wait, yeah, so yeah, topaz, yeah, Heart of the Mountain 5, yeah. So wait, can I insta-mine these ores? Yes. I can't insta-mine this yet. But I'll put some of this into, I'll put a lot of my powder into that, I guess. I put all this powder into Fortunate, since it's really cheap to max. So, I have 3 tokens left, which would allow me to get all the way to Vein Seeker, which I guess could be useful. The way I probably should have set this up was not go for this down here, because mining speed boost is useless. I'm not mining gems. Vein Seeker is really useful. But... Wait, is it just Gyro King TV? I thought it should be Gyro King TTV. Oh, it's Gyro King TTV. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the rain, I turn nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions, cause I do what I gotta do and I know. You made me scared there, like, did I set up my account wrong? You know that echo that's about to happen in about 3 seconds? You won't... Okay. So... Yogg spawn in the magma field. Typically, in order to there is one structure that is really good. I'll pull it up on stream if I can figure out exactly which structure it is. I don't know the name of it, but so magma. I know you can look at like specific like structures in the magma fields on the wiki. I know people have added different areas like that. People have added images for this. There's like a really good area. Ooh, okay, sadly no. I would show you a picture of it, but I can't, they don't have images of it. It's a really big location where it's like there's so many layers. Okay. Why is this showing over this? Oh wait. Also, stop giving me ads. So, Hadam. Yeah, I don't need any more mining fortune. I don't need any. yeah, there's nothing else I can. I mean, a sky mole could also be useful. I would get a chance to get more powder. I'm just gonna sky mole, and then I just go lonesome miner because it doesn't matter. What? Oh no! They explode. They explode. Don't get near them when they explode. Please, that thing above their head is the timer before they explode. They have an explosion radius. I thought you knew this. I thought that was. No, that only appears once you kill them. The trick to killing them is don't be in lava when you kill them, because you move really slowly. So you might not be able to escape them if you're in lava when they explode. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, they explode. They explode and they hurt. They will one tap you no matter what you're using, unless you have a mythical code on, because mythical code obviously nullifies that. But yeah. Yeah, don't grind them with a hype. Literally, don't. The one of the best ways to kill him is use a weapon that has AoE damage. Like, a Juju can work. The problem with the Juju is, for one, there's an invisible wither that's whenever you're grinding him, like especially in the in Khazad-dûm, there's a invisible wither that appears that's what makes the scoreboard. That's what makes the little like bar above your head with the event. So with a Juju, it'll hit that invisible wither. The arrows will bounce off of it. So when you're in the Khazad-dûm, occasionally your arrows will just start bouncing off stuff. I use Glacial Scythe to kill them, due to the fact that Glacial Scythe, it does an explosion, so I don't even need to hit them exactly to kill them, and it does plenty of damage. You don't need to overkill them. They only got 25k HP or something. Good question. Not sure. Compasses are very weird in this, because the compass, it can be used to point towards like the nearest locations, but it sucks a lot of the time. Okay, I need a fix. I need to swap. I'm just gonna go onto an unmodded profile, I think, once I get my thing set up. So yeah, Great Explorer, I think I just dumped 15 into this. That was a lot of gemstone powder right there. And then a bunch into power buff. I get this up to level 25, I think. So, yeah, we're not wasting too much powder here. You can't yet. You need Hot M6 to spend it. Basically nothing else I can really spend. I still have 800k power. You see, the rest of this 800k power, wondering where this is gonna go into? Mole. Wait. Dang it! You're supposed to be able to hold drop on this. You can hold drop on this to make it spam it. Typically. It doesn't want to work, so I guess I'm going the old method where I click it. Mole is where the majority of my powder goes.
You don't know what goes on behind these eyes. You don't know the loneliness hidden inside. You don't know I wanna eat you up.
I mean, technically, I could actually get another Peak of the Mountain for 125k mytho powder and put that straight into Vein Seeker. The thing is, mytho powder is just really useless at my current moment. And if I'm powder grinding, I mean, why not? Boop. Then now this starts costing gemstone powder. There's Skyblock level 172. Okay. Yeah, that's... Oh. mole starts getting expensive very fast. Oh, I hit exactly mole level 100. So I had enough for Great Explorer 15, mole 100, and powder buff 25. And I'm just not going to spend it on anything else because everything else is literally... Actually, Vein Seeker, because I do need Vein Seeker. Okay, so daily powder, I put a bunch into, I think. Because why not? It doesn't hurt. Okay, then the rest of this can go into... Put some into Seasoned Mineman. That bit of extra mining wisdom. I do like my mining wisdom. Even my man. And this can go into Efficient Miner. Help with me mining those pockets of ores. The rest go into mining speed. Mining fortune. Okay. Not a bad tree. It'll work for my purposes, I guess. Yeah, this will give me plenty of chests. Yeah, that's gonna give me and again, my Vein Seeker to get me even more chests. Yeah, this mouse is just jerking my mouse. I don't know why it does this. Oh, that was a lot of powder. I don't want to swap Minecrafts or anything. I don't want it peeing my mouse. How about quickly turn off mouse acceleration because I'm sick of this. Yeah, that's me. On. Why does it feel even faster now? See now, is it gonna keep? It's still doing the TP thing. Is that not it? That didn't seem to fix it. Like I can now see the difference to where like it's not. Something's just screwed up with like the sense in Minecraft. Especially if I'm trying to move like a small amount. If I'm trying to move very small amounts, it just screws up the values, I think. Yeah, this is getting annoying. I don't care about the 2x powder. And that. Nope. Yeah. Put that back on. Yeah, that I like that part. Been using it for years, so no point in me. I'm not gonna swap it. We'll be back. I'm just gonna swap profiles. It means unlocking the chest can be a bit more difficult because the particles don't always like spawning properly. But I can't be dealing with my mouse TPing around. So I'm just gonna go into 1.20. The thing is, if I were to load up my 1.20 Forge profile, I think it would break a lot of my mods. I don't think my mods would like working in the wrong version. Yeah, I'm not even gonna use Optifine. I'm just gonna go with base Minecraft. Also, while that's doing that, powder grinding. Oh. I might swap to Valorant later. I am exactly one game away from hitting a level 100 in Valorant. And when I say one game away, I don't mean like one rated, one comp, one of anything other than custom game, because that doesn't award XP. I am like, I think I'm like 44 XP away. 44 8, no, 54 AP away. Okay, now I've hit F11. Let's see. Oh wow, the stream still works. Now I actually have my overlay, so I can actually turn off my phone. One more probe right though, which does suck, although my night vision does work. Controls, no, sprint toggle, and I can raw input is on, which is nice. Because what does that mean? It means no more mouse acceleration. That just isn't a feature in 1.8, 1.8.9. UX powder for 9 minutes. Let's go. I got into a lobby that's much better. Because the other one was about to end. Do is you just come over to here. Whenever I crouch, I get way too low. Where's my FOV at? Yep. The gauntlet doesn't look as good. Although it would look much better if I had perfects in it. I'm just not rich enough to do that at the current moment. The problem is, whenever I get a chest, it's going to give me that noise. So I need to go into my music settings and turn up players. That way I can hear it whenever it dings. Oh. Yay. I'm assuming this still has not sold. It just doesn't like selling Necron's chest. As long as there's none with Prot 6 that undercut me, mine's never gonna sell. I could just put it up for like 29 mil. Or 28 mil. And just cut my losses. I'm thinking I just keep it up until it expires. Yeah. The problem with doing this is, for one, you can't be crouching. We have to aim much lower than it is. Like, yeah, you have to be standing up. Because it does it from your height level. And then it looks at what your view is. It just detects from the main player's height level. And it just checks what angle what angle your head is at. It detects if you'd be looking at it. So if you're crouching, it just doesn't know. Then Vein Seeker, which is just gonna jolt it, but I won't have like any of my nice mods, but it's not jolting my mouse halfway across my screen either, so. I like Soupy how it just adds up all the powder we got and multiplies it. Oh, reflector! Bro, my luck is still insane, let's go. Although one thing about what does suck about playing 1.20 like this is it's not as integrated, so like, even though I am insta-mining, it isn't the same. It still slows down. Secrets available. Yeah, Vein Digger is gonna snap my head like that, but that's just what the ability does. It also gives me +2 mining spread, which is really nice because that's like an extra, like, I think 20, no, an extra 40 levels of, I think, roll, essentially. Oh wait, I'm still using my Griffin. Right there, I lagged a bit, so I didn't. Oh, is it gonna keep giving me XP? Is this glitch happening again? Oh no. There was a glitch that happened when I reset my tree, like a few resets ago. It just kept giving me XP every single time I got, powder. Let's see, what's my Skyblock level? 173? Did it go down when I reset it though? I might need to go check back on the stream footage. I don't know if my Skyblock level went down. I know it's like this. How much are these worth still? Yes, they're worth it a lot. That's the nice thing about doing it like this, is a lot of the drops from this is worth a lot. Like, I know you can do this with mining, like, if you can insta-mine using a jungle pickaxe, you can use it in the, like, I can't currently insta-mine with it, but I'm pretty sure if I were to swap to my other mining set, I could. No. How far off am I? 1200. I believe if I go down a bit more, it'll give me more. Not to mention, I also have this set to Topaz right now, so like. Goodbye. Like, not to mention, I also did not put like any powder into mining speed. So like, up here, you can also put it into that, but I obviously didn't do that. I also have plus 100 mining speed right now because of the. Yeah, I just can't do that at the current moment. Even if I could, like, I like grinding it up here. I prefer it. And technically, what I should be doing for this is actually using my snail pet and equipping this, because this does work on all this stuff, and I also can't shift though, sadly. So what you can do is you make a really wide tunnel, because this will give you a big boost in your hardstone.
When you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect.
Apparently, yeah. And Snail Pet is a mining pet, so it also gives me a decent bit of gives me a decent bit of it's gonna level up my pet a bit too. And okay, I still one tap those, good. I just need to make sure I'm always one tapping those. Why is there? Oh, I'm mining that way. I need to be. Because that way is gonna get me into the mythical deposits, which I don't want. See, now using like the Vein Seeker is like nice and all, but like the jolting of your camera does get annoying. As mentioned, it's not like that big of a buff to your mole. Right now, I'm currently getting about double what I normally, like double the about double the Hearthstone I normally get. A bit more, actually, over double. Because unless I'm mistaken, Hearthstone is not affected by mining fortune. Now, Pat. Snail Pet is affecting this. So, like, currently I have not too much Hearthstone right now, but I also haven't been mining for too. I haven't been mining for too long either. Currently no event. Oh, the reason why I like Snail Pet is because typically what you do to counter grind is you just hold crouch and you just keep going. So yeah, I'm in the nucleus now. Am I just above the nucleus or something? And normally it just stops me from mining. I didn't know you could actually mine above the crystal nucleus. I could have sworn I've tried mining above here. Huh. Guess I'm mining in this direction now. Yeah, this is considered crystal nucleus grounds. Which I don't want to be in the crystal nucleus because you don't get dropped. You won't get the precursor remnants drops in there. Like, there's a lot of. There we go. Past it now. Maybe what I do is, whenever I'm doing this, I'll go between the. I'll go between. Like when it's not 2x power door, I'll actually be grinding up tools in the mines of Devon because it's so I can do some. I'll just be doing. I'll do what is it? I'll do nucleus runs because I don't have any reason. So like, because mining during the, I still don't have my 50 nucleus runs for the full Skyblock XP. Dude, I'm still nucleus. Okay, I need to just keep mining this way. I normally have my map to show me where the nucleus is exactly. With doing like harder grinding is just boring. 2x powder. I love how in 1.8.9 the snowman emblem is so much more distinct, like and detailed, but in 1.20 it's just nothing. It's just so pixelated. All the other emblems are normal. Just the snowman that's weird. Bye. Checked. And actually, I just realized something. What I should have, because I don't need more mana right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to one-tap these, just about no matter what. I want to equip something, whatever gives me the most speed. Plus 11, that's plus 18, plus 23. Yeah, I think simple would be the best. Unless there's something that it's better than that in the Bazaar. It gives it actually a decent bit. Also decently cheap as well. In comparison to a lot of these powers. Like, I don't want to spend too much money right now on some just for a bit of speed. Rock candy. Email. Maxwell. My buddy. My boy. Can't shift click them all into there. I need to manually do it. Bam! Then now let me just put it all on speed. Yeah, give me 23, which is, let's see, I go back to simple. Yeah, it gives me just as much as simple, plus the extra 5 from that. Then I go into here, and instead of being on intelligence, you put it on speed. There's 76.5. Now let's see. Which is my snail pet give me now? Eh, not bad, that's a bit more. I still one-tap everything here. Even though I just send it through their body, I do enough damage, which is good. I need to be able to one-tap them, though, so. Technically, you can also spam an AOTE as well. Like, you can technically use Hyper to get more speed, but it only lasts for 5 seconds, so it's no. But just spamming an AOTE already gives you extra speed anyways. Wait, is there a Fairy Grotto? No. This is the problem with doing this thing. It likes to just not display the particles. Whenever it doesn't display the particles, what a lot of the time that means is just it didn't move. Well, you don't need to move your camera. But it also is a lot of the time just due to lag. If your game is lagging, it just won't move. The particles won't display. Because obviously it can't display it when you're losing connection. And my game is very laggy, oftentimes.
I wish I were the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch it burn my whole house down, not feel a thing.
most. I pretty much keep all the parts. I just sell the reflectors because they're worth it a lot. Actually, from now on, I'm just gonna keep them all because so that I can sell everything at the end. Transmitter. It feels so weird being in young dragon armor and still having 100 speed. It just feels so weird. Yes, I'd be getting even more if my snail pet was higher level. You don't get a lot of mining XP from this. So. I'm still not getting a lot of money from all this hardstone. I need to get that up. I think actually, wait, I only need 500. Actually, I'm not too far away from leveling up that up. Tank Seeker.
Sitting at the same old workplace. What's the point of this change? To just bite our old tail. Wishing that something would change. That we could turn back the page and live like our favorite fairy tales.
I think if I could get like some like high powder amounts for my chest. I'm getting like nothing right now. This is why I don't like powder grinding, because it just takes so long. I might swap into Valorant after this. People really like. I mean, I understand why people aren't gonna want this because it's just me mining. Like, why? I don't get it. Why? I don't know why people like me building so much. If I'm playing Valorant, no one watches that. No one cares if I play Valorant. I play like I can play any game. Just when I'm building, people will watch. Back in this. I'm not feeling like Skyblock today. I'm just gonna stop. I will kill these dudes first. Okay, electron transmitter. Yeah, that's the thing about battle grinding here is they just spawn so often. Like if you just clear out the ceiling, make it 3 blocks tall, so there's much more proper spawning space, they'll just keep spawning. You don't need to find the city, although the city is really easy to find still. The only reason why there aren't more spawning right now is due to the fact that there just isn't proper spawning space. They can spawn here in only certain locations because there's the ceiling. The ceiling does get mined a little bit when you're powder grinding a 2 block tall tunnel because of Mole, but Mole prioritizes in front of you. So like, if you want to just grind them, like, in your own private area, this can be good. It's obviously that it's not going to beat the city. Especially if there's no one at the city, this will easily beat that. Because the way the city works is no one can really steal your kills. Like, unless they're right by you, or if you're right behind them. Because they're player based, no matter what, they're gonna spawn. They spawn for each player, no matter what, in their own spawn point. There's still a bit of a cooldown. It's not instant, sadly. That is probably to prevent people from just cheesing it and getting thousands of these dudes. Because they'll just get like a perk. They'll just like warp 20 people in and just funnel them all the kills to one person. Yeah, what you can do up here is just kill him. Obviously, I'm gonna swap to like a proper pet, so I'm not really slow. You just go around. Like, you can do this after you're done with your power grinding, because it doesn't take very long to get this entire thing set up. Yeah, it's nothing compared to the city. Obviously, the city is much better. Seems really low. Oh, I mean, actually, I don't have any proper. It'd help if I like swap my powers. That's more like it. Not to mention I'm also using it. I need to get my sheep maxed. That's the first pet I'm gonna max out when I do alchemy. See, the thing is with these is they don't spawn. It's not like they're just non-stop spawning, sadly. I just broke so many things. Find some myth real quickly so I can mine it. Daily powder. This is also a pretty small area. Okay, even I get on the explosion will do. I do 125k because of. If this was a much bigger space, once you mine it out, it's actually pretty good. I need to figure out why the game freaks out when I'm streaming. Because it's that thing when that where it looks like that is only when I'm streaming. Or like it TPs it around, that's only when I'm streaming. You can imagine a larger area, how they just keep spawning and spawning. You can just do it with, being honest, probably just like bob-ombs to explode out a large, a large area and get rid of all the gems. Then from there you can just flatten it out. Actually, you wouldn't even need to flatten it out if you do it correctly. piece of mail.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a scotch bonnet. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you
I'm
want,
gonna
bitch,
end
I'm a
stream and then
fucking
restart it.
phenomenon.